there's one important thing that's always cited in Islam. It's the belief that whomsoever kills one man, it's as if he has killed all of mankind, and whomsoever saves one man is as if he has saved all of mankind. So this is a very important belief in Islam, and if people truly we also have another belief that says حب لأخيك ما تحب لنفسك, which means love for your brother what you would love for yourself, which is the goal of it. If everybody truly lived by these two beliefs, no matter what the religion, peace would be achieved worldwide. And this is what I was taught when I was growing up. When somebody asks you if you are Sunni or Shia, never you reply that you're Muslim. Don't ever reply that you're Sunni, or don't ever reply that you're Shia. Because it's the sects that divide the what we call the Ummah. So myself, okay. I'll say that I don't face it as often, but so I'm from Irving, Texas. You guys probably heard about the kid with the clock. Yeah. So this is an issue. This is what people say is Islamophobia. Like if it had not been a Muslim kid, would the same situation happen? And we don't know. The main issue though is with my mother, because my mother, she wears the hijab. Now that's an automatic symbol of, well, I guess that she's a Muslim. Unlike me, where people have to, even people who do figure out my name, they don't know that it's a Muslim name or whatever. But my mom, it's automatic. It's exactly what you see on TV when you turn on CNN or whatever. So after 9/11, the Muslim community wasn't as big in Irving at the time, and now it's one of the biggest. But there was stuff like I think the week after, I was probably, I don't know how old I was, 7 or 8, and our local mosque, somebody threw rocks at it, and I come up the next day and I didn't understand much of what was going on, but the windows were boarded up. We had signs up. There was we've had arson threats, like that they were going to burn down the mosque and stuff like this. And this is after 9/11, and there have been many threats throughout, just by email and stuff like that. But back to my mother and most girls that do wear the hijab, they are often targeted, and I do, and there's no really any proof of this, but I do think that they face a harder time just in society in general, just talking to people, just trying to get a job. They wear these dresses sometimes. It's supposed to just to be modest. I say, who's to say that they don't have a bomb under their dress or whatever? Even if they don't have a specific hate towards the Muslim or whatever, subconsciously, I guess, there's a negative connotation with Muslims in the media. And since you are immediately labeled as a Muslim, not only that, they'll label you as a devout Muslim. They won't label you as just who's to say that I'm not even practicing? Yeah, so when Islam was brought, when Islam came down, it was dishonorable to have a girl, to give birth to a girl. So they used to bury them alive. And the reason was that was because they didn't serve any purpose for them. They were just a hindrance. If they can't work, and basically I have to get them married off. So it was something they had to get out of their hands. Now we look at today's society and we notice that a lot of times women in Muslim countries are not given equal rights. And again, some people will try to justify it with Islam, but we can't judge the actions of a nation and call that the actions of a religion. The treatment of women currently in many Muslim countries is not correct, and I don't doubt that. But I think it is improving. You have like in Saudi Arabia recently, now women have been given the right to vote, and for most people they criticize it. They say, well, why is it in 2015 they're getting the right to vote? But it's a step in the right direction. So if you have more specific questions, these you gotta gear it towards him.
So they can acquire exactly the same knowledge that I acquire. The only thing she can't do is lead men in the prayer. Yeah, of course. Because the word Islam itself, the root means peace. And Islam means to submit oneself to God in order to achieve peace. The faithful one is the one with whom the one concerning which people feel safe with concerning their selves and their property.